I'm going to be going over YouTube video analytics here. Just kind of studying what's been working and what has not been working, perhaps some areas for improvement. So there's some trending topics that come and go on YouTube, as you may know. Let me just adjust this camera a bit, get the angle right. Get my coffee over here. Okay, so there's my YouTube channel. Now this is the introduction video on my channel homepage. And here at the top is my videos, shorts, live streams, playlists, community channels, about, live stream. I'm going to click on this for a minute. These are some of the live streams that I've done. This one here, if I compare the current one and the second one to these others, there's a difference right here that I see, perhaps an area for improvement. The first two have thumbnail images. The second two do not. That is an area of possible improvement. I'm going to take a look at this live stream that did not have a thumbnail. I think I can improve it. I'm going to click on edit the video. Okay, so it has a title. And this title is made up of long tail keyword phrases. The first section says what is happening: steam distillation, what's being distilled, oil of oregano, and how's it being done, sock slit extraction method. Those are three long tail keyword phrases, so my title is okay. Down here in the description, the first section, which shows up boldly in the search results: extracting essential oil of oregano by sock slit extraction method using steam distillation. I am using distilled water and oregano, Allen condenser with water bath. So in Google search results, if someone finds this video by searching for these terms, it'll show up with this title and this description right under the title. This area here is my links. So it looks like I could also improve this video by moving this bulk section down further and filling in a description that is maybe a few paragraphs. Just put some bulk content in this area. And it's on 8 playlists. I'm going to check up here and see. This area here is important. End screen. Okay, I have an end screen. That is fine. But the second is the cards. Let's check the cards. Okay, I have a card installed on this video, and it's a playlist, Plant Alchemy. So I have a card here that shows a playlist that is relative to this. Scrolling down, here it says show more information. I'm going to click on that. So I've already found 2 areas where I can improve this video. Looking down here, we have the keywords. It looks like I think I can improve the keyword box if I add some more information. Let's try this. I've tried adding long tail keywords in the keyword box, but lately I've been concentrating on this, and I'm thinking that it might be best to use single keywords in this area because the long tail keywords are in the title and description. So I've added homeopathic remedies. My stomach's growling. Medicinal elixirs. I'm going to add plants, herbs, methods, topic. This is a new keyword that I've discovered. I'm going to add the word home. I've filled in this information a bit better. So I'm going to click the save button. The category is science and technology. I'm going to look over the categories. I think I'm going to, this is kind of a how-to video, so I'm going to change the category to how-to and style. And save that. This is one important section that I've found is the comment section is important on a video. Okay, so let me check my messages over here real quick. I don't see any message. Okay, so the comment section is important. If you click any of these boxes here, it seems like it would be ideal to do that, but I've tried it. Here you can disable comments. Here you can hold all comments for review. Here you can hold potentially inappropriate comments for review, and here you can increase strictness. I have tried this. Part of the YouTube algorithm, it seems to like comments, and all of this, I have tried it and found that when clicking this, comments were put into a folder and deleted after 60 days, and I didn't realize they were there, so I was not able to respond. This did not help my channel growth at all. So, from what I've learned in this area, I use allow all comments. How to and style. I'm going to scroll up and look at the description. So I'm going to move some of this down. And start filling in. Ancient scientists, alchemists, developed plant extracts and methods of production which were later refined by medieval alchemists of the Renaissance period. These ancient, some of these are keywords and keyword phrases that I'm adding, building into sentences. These ancient secrets became the basis of homeopathic medicine. Building more content is what I'm doing here. More content. Ancient scientists, alchemists developed plant extracts and methods of production which were later refined by medieval alchemists of the Renaissance period. These ancient secrets became the basis of homeopathic medicine. Let's see, bombs, salves, ointments, soaps, plant extracts and more. Products were utilized by plant alchemists who built the foundation of hermetic science. Getting more content here. More content, more keyword phrases. More informations for the search engine spiders to crawl. So now I've basically added a paragraph here. I can also come back later and add more. I'm going to save this. So we've changed the category, added keywords, added a little more content. And I think that changing the thumbnail would be best. A different thumbnail. I have some thumbnails. Thumbnail images. Here's the thumbnail image. All right. Let's see here. I can actually go to the pre-image library. There are several. This one's Pixabay. Pixabay free image library. Okay. Stunning images, stunning free images, and royalty-free stock. Okay, so I want to look at a thumbnail image. I'm going to start with a search for plant medicine. Let's see what comes up. These are giving me two options for thumbnails that I can use. Now, some of these are paid, they cost money at the top, and at the bottom header there should be more of those, and in the middle are the free options. So I can scroll down a bit and look. This one over here looks kind of interesting. It doesn't really pop though. You know how some of the thumbnails, people are big on the thumbnail, and they want something that really pops. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of unrelated products that are similar but not quite in my category. None of these really pop. I need something that really pops. So I'm going to refine my search up here. tree life. I have found very good images on this site by doing various searches involving two words, with one of the words being tree and then the other a variable. I have found some good stuff by doing that. This photo here is kind of interesting. And it shows some keyword suggestions here too. When I put the cursor on the image, I like this image, but it's showing some keywords here. 3 keywords. One of them fits my application. So the first thing I'm going to do is go back to my keywords. See, when I'm online looking at this stuff, I always have my eye out for the keywords. It's a learning experience. I'm just going to add that one keyword, drink. It's a kind of a broad keyword. It does fit my description, but it's a broad, vague, unspecific keyword that can bring in more traffic to my video. Whereas if I put a long tail keyword here, it would probably bring in less traffic, more specified traffic, but less traffic. A broader keyword here, I think, can bring in more traffic. Okay, so over here, I have a long tail keyword. I don't feel this belongs here because I have this in the title. Soxhlet extraction method. So what I can do is erase that and put single keywords. This will give Google a chance to bring more traffic. Because if you ever notice in search results, sometimes it'll give you suggestions and say, well, we found results containing these keywords, but not those. And they'll offer that to you. So that's kind of where this is going, is just bringing more traffic. The first key to success on anything that involves a website or internet is traffic. The first step is to drive traffic. If there's no traffic, there's no success. So optimizing the amount of traffic, I feel, is the first step. Okay, so here's some more long tail keywords. I'm going to fix these. This is oil of oregano. I'm going to delete that and add 2 keywords, oil and oregano. Let's see if I have the word herbs in here. I do. Okay, so now I've got oil here, and here I've got essential oil. I'm going to delete essential oil and just add essential. And that way the search engines can rearrange this stuff. They have more options for piecing these words together in search results. Steam, distillation, a long tail keyword. I'm going to remove that and add 2. I'm going to change it to 2 words, steam. Distillation. Okay. I feel that these keywords are in a little bit better shape now. Let's see if I have the word herbs. I do. I feel that I could actually put some more time into these keywords, but that it's going to be a specific topic to focus on. And right now we're looking at the thumbnail. So let's take a look at that. The thumbnail. Now, this is the thumbnail I've chosen. What I can do over here is a quick search to find out what is the best size. What size is a YouTube video thumbnail image? I want to know this information before I download a thumbnail. It says here the best size 1280 by 720. So that's what I'm going to look for when I download this thumbnail. Okay. Over here it says free download. They also want, they like it if you come down here to the comments and thank them for giving you the free image. So we're going to do that. Thank you. And if you notice, this is free advertising for me for my YouTube channel. It's got my icon image here. It's got my name, Steven School Alchemy. That's my channel name. So that is basically a bit of free advertising. Now here's the image, free download. Okay, I'm looking at the sizes. And over here, it has my download. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to CNN meme generator is what I'm typing in. Okay. The interesting thing about this, it's a quick tool that I can use for free with my thumbnails. It's just one of the options. They have templates that I can use. Over here it says search all memes. Over here I can upload my own. So this is generally for memes, but it works for thumbnail images too. So here's my download beer. I want to upload my template. Upload from my device. I'm going to type that in, beer. Open. File not found. Why is the file not found? Alright. Sometimes it does that. Scrolling down a bit, and here I found it. There's the thumbnail. Click and open. Okay, now here's my thumbnail. I'm going to click upload. It does kind of pop a bit. It is kind of bright. I like that. It's kind of dark in the back, bright where it needs to be, and focuses on the object. It's kind of simple, but it does kind of pop a bit. So let's see what else we want to add to this. I want to find some information to put here in the font. So this title is Steam Distillation, Oil of Oregano, Soxhlet Extraction Method. I think down here in the description I can find maybe a keyword phrase that will fit for the font on the thumbnail image. Extracting essential oil of oregano by Soxhlet extraction method using steam distillation. I am using distilled water and oregano, alum condenser with water bath. Plant extract. Ancient scientist alchemists developed plant extracts and methods of production which were later refined by medieval alchemists of the Renaissance period. These ancient secrets became the basis of homeopathic medicine. Balms, salves, ointments, soaps, plant extracts, and more products were utilized by plant alchemists who built the foundation of the Hermetic science. So, let's take a look over here. A topic, perhaps the topic. Lately I've noticed that the topic is important. This is something I didn't realize before. So, topic is a category that tells search engines and people what this is about. And on my older videos, I didn't understand this, so I didn't really fill in topic too much. But there are areas to fill in topic. So the topic here, basically, if you look over my whole channel, is plant alchemy. My channel is alchemy, but plant alchemy is big. And it's ever increasing, becoming a larger portion. So I want to build this thumbnail. Here we go. I like this. Well, yeah, that went too far. Okay, I like that. I want to drag this over here. And I want to drag this over here. Okay. They're not perfectly aligned. If you look here, the gap is a little different than over here. A perfect alignment is not always easy to get, but it probably would look better. I think that alignment looks perfect to me. Perfect. So I'm building a thumbnail image here. Building it with free tools, a free image library, and a free meme generator. Building my thumbnail image to improve my video. And I'm going to have some coffee here. Okay. Now, I want to improve. I have these laid out where I want them, these words, and I want to improve. So, plants are green. Let's change the color of that word. I have 2 shades of green picked out here. I kind of want to see which shade pops more, and I think the lighter color The lighter shade of green seems to be more of a neon. It seems to be more of a attention grabber. I'm going to put that there. And then I want to pick a color for the other word. And I think this yellow kind of pops. And then I've noticed that the general font is impact, but I can change this. I want to try Times New Roman. No, actually, so this one, Verdana. I'm going to try this one. It's a little more bold. Now let's click bold and see how it affects it. Okay, it makes it pop more. Now here, this is the outline. I can increase this. The factory setting is 5. I can increase it up to 9. So that increases the outline around the black outline around the word. I can also change the color of the outline by clicking this box here. We can change the color of the outline and see if we can make it pop more than it does already. With the green color though, I think the blue looks all right. Blue symbolizes water in alchemy. That kind of fits. So it's the dark blue or the black. I usually like the black, but the dark blue, it kind of pops a bit. It does kind of pop a bit. Okay. Now, I'm going to scroll down a bit. I'm going to close this window because I've already had my upload. Now, font size. I want to increase this. Plant. I'll move that up just a little bit. The word alchemy is not quite centered under the word plant, so I want to drag it over a bit. And I want to move it down because I'm going to enlarge the font. So I'm going to move it down a bit. And I'm going to move it over. There we go. Now I'm going to come over here and I want to change the font. The impact font is big, it's bulky, it's generic. Some of the other ones look better when you increase the outline size. This is Comic Sans. Now let's see if I make it bold, how that will look. That makes it pop a little more. Let's increase the outline width. Plant Alchemy. I want to increase the font size. So plant is kind of like a subject or a topic, but alchemy is like a subtopic. It's like we have two topics. Plant alchemy is the topic, but it's two separate topics, plant and alchemy. I kind of like this. I kind of like this thumbnail that I'm building. Now the color of the font around the word alchemy is interesting. I kind of think black is going to be the best. This one has a nice color, the dark blue. The red kind of pops, but I don't think it's the right color. The green is kind of interesting. But the black is nice and clear. Defines it nice and clear. I wonder if I should increase the font size anymore, specifically on the word plant. I see. To increase the font size, I simply have to drag the box more because the box was small, constrained a bit. Now, the word plant has to focus over the word alchemy because it's bigger and bolder. So I want to adjust the size of the word alchemy a bit. I think that looks good. Plant alchemy. Okay, I like this thumbnail. I think I'm happy with it. So I'm going to click generate. Now here it gives me the option to right click and save. Now I'm going to add a keyword title to save the image. Okay, I used alchemy plants. That's two keywords in a phrase as the title of the thumbnail image. Change thumbnail. Alchemy plants JPG. Okay, there's my thumbnail. Now looking at it from here, it looks like it may have room for improvement. It looks like the word alchemy could be bigger. Let's see how it looks on YouTube. Here's a bigger picture opening up. Got a few advertisements to get through here. And skip ad. Okay, it's not going to show it to me on this. On this screen. But from here it looks like the word alchemy could pop a little bit more. Up here is a slightly larger image. Doesn't look too bad. I think it would look good on a large screen TV. But for cell phones, maybe I may work on that thumbnail a bit more. That's the basics of my thumbnail. I may work on that a bit more. Plant. I don't really have the word alchemy in here. I don't know if I need it. I do want to work on these keywords a bit more. Okay. So I'm going to go to, this is my channel. Now this is the current live stream that we're doing right now. I made a thumbnail for this one in advance before beginning the live stream. So I put it up right from the start. Same techniques that I showed to build that. And here we have some messages. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm going to come over here and go to YouTube Studio. Let's start digging into some analytics. Okay. Now, some of these numbers are improving. This is the number of views for the last 28 days on my channel. 28,500. That is an increase. If you notice this little green upward arrow over here, and it highlights my typical range is 5.2 to 6.6 thousand. So that is a good increase. Watch time hours, 290. Now my watch time has fluctuated. It's been drastically higher than that before, and it's also been lower. It currently is up. So here we can go, this is the top videos, last 48 hours. This is a short, and okay, so the first two are short videos. Short videos on YouTube have been trending. They are popular. And so these first two are YouTube video shorts that I made. The third one here is an actual video. Now this one apparently is trending in third place. The title seems to be a good title. One of the reasons, though, that it's trending is because if we go over my content over here, this shows my content, videos, live streams, posts, playlists. They seem to have lumped the short videos in with the long videos in in this. Some of the screens will have an area for shorts. Right here, they've got videos and shorts all in this list. So this is my content. And one of the things I've done is I showed earlier about the cards and end screens. Okay, so a lot of that I focused on directing traffic to that particular video with the cards and end screens. And so by doing that, it's brought this video into third place in my top 3 videos that are performing the best. The shorts are doing really, short videos are doing really good right now. So those are my top 2. But the cards and end screens have brought this particular video, Alchemy Red Crystals, Red Powder, Red Sulfur video, into the number 3 slot of my top videos. So they seem to be working. And I can click here and go to channel analytics. There has been some improvement in these numbers, I've noticed. Because if you dig through the analytics, it shows you demographical information. It shows you information about your viewers and the parts of the world that they are in, the times of night or day that they are watching your channel, a lot of stuff. So you can see, who your general audience is by like age, a few different factors. And usually it shows that the bulk of my viewers are in America, USA, which means the other countries, I have room for growth. If I can improve my content in such a way that it reaches out to some of the other audience, some of the other parts of the world that aren't usually watching my channel, that is one way I can improve my analytics. So making videos bilingual in 2 languages may help. Branching out into the other languages. Okay, so this is showing my top content. This is your top content in this period. The period is 28 days. Here, this is a short video. And it says 2,501 views. This video is one of my newer ones. It hasn't not been here for a month yet. And it's done 2,501 views. That's not bad. This is another short video that I made recently, January 2nd. This one was January 12th. And today is the 18th. So this video in 6 days has received 2,501 views. For a small size channel as mine, I'm not the smallest, but my channel is small. That's not really a bad number, in my opinion. And this one, January 2nd. So it's been there roughly 2 weeks. 2,468 views. This one is how to make elixirs plant alchemy. It is what YouTube calls a YouTube video short. And it has received 1,694 views. So the shorts, a lot of people are talking about the shorts. The short videos on YouTube are trending. And looking at my analytics, it's true. All my top videos here in this list, my top performers, these are all YouTube video shorts. 10 of them. And if we look at the graph and we see the spikes, look at the low spot. Look at this is my usual activity on YouTube is this low spot over here where it's pretty much dead. Minimal traffic, a little traffic, not too much activity. And then I start working on the shorts and we see these peaks. by making YouTube video shorts. And if you look at this number here, it says I got 28.5 thousand views, 28,500 views. And it says here that this is 21.9 thousand more than usual, which reflects this here. This is my usual. This is the increase I have gained by branching out into YouTube video shorts. If we look at this number here, watch time hours, 290 hours of watch time. It says here that this is 130 more than usual. Now, a few years back, my watch time used to be much higher. There were some changes to my channel. I deleted some of my old videos and people complained, and that it was really when my watch time dropped. It's when I deleted a whole bunch of my old videos because I was going to redesign my channel and revamp, and there was so much editing to go through all that. I decided to start over, but in retrospect, I don't think that was the best idea. I should have possibly left the old content. Here, this is information about subscribers. It says I have reached 111 new subscribers, and that this is 65 more than usual. All this information I relate to branching out into the YouTube video shorts. They increased my views, my watch time, and my subscriber count just by making the short videos. So I do think they were worthwhile. Some people may say they don't fit my channel description, but some of them for sure do, and they've definitely increased my numbers. And a lot of people say if you upload a mistake, don't delete it, leave it uploaded and learn from it. So that's another theory that I've been looking at. And here it says see more. We can take a look at more. So this is my top content in the last 28 days. And then over here, this is my top content in the last 48 hours. So let's, we have this information, content. Click on that. And it shows here what I've already said, that most of this increase in numbers came from the shorts feed. It has improved numbers across the board here. Okay, and here, traffic sources, right here, shorts feed, 71.4%. YouTube search, this number has drastically improved. It was a very small number before, very tiny, but I've been working on the keywords, as I said, the long tail keyword phrases built into a title, organized into the first section of the description, and then revamping the keyword box to put single keywords that are descriptive, yet more vague than fine-tuned, somewhere in the middle. They're kind of a descriptive of a general topic that fits, reaching a broader audience. And these items have brought this up because this number was so small. All of these numbers have increased. All of these numbers, but this one drastically. Because this used to say that, it used to have figures here like, well, 96.8% of your traffic came from the shorts feed and hardly any from these others. But all of these numbers have picked up. Even so, it still shows the bulk of the traffic is from the shorts feed. Okay, so audience. This is one that I mentioned earlier. This gives some demographical information. Nothing specific, it's just, general stuff. Like over here, it shows the countries um, where my channel is being viewed. And here it says 59.1% is United States. So this is an improvement too, because in the past, almost all of my viewership was in the United States. And these other numbers are increasing, they're picking up because I've tried the bilingual videos, adding two languages, or adding oral content in one language and subtitles in another. Branching out into other languages has increased these numbers. These are areas for improvement. If I look at these countries and think, how can I improve these numbers, get more traffic from these countries? It's by uh, this one says Germany, for instance. I could publish a video in the German language or bilingual German English, perhaps, and that might increase this number some more. Okay, most of my videos, I don't do much with the subtitles. So 95.1% of my viewers are watching videos with no subtitles. So these information here, these are areas for improvement. If I start working on learning more about how to add subtitles in English, I can possibly improve this number. And here, Spanish, Arabic, Indonesian. Indonesian, I have 0.0%. Arabic, I have 0.1%. Spanish, I have 0.2%. These are areas for improvement if I branch out into subtitles, studying more how to do them, how they work, because this is not an area of YouTube that I really get into too much. But if I start studying it, learning it, how to do it, and adding the ability to translate, I can reach a broader audience here. This shows the time when my viewers are on YouTube. The center of it, this is 6 a.m. So looking at the chart, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., it looks like they basically, from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. is the bulk of the time. And then I get some activity in the evenings. And then it also shows by day. Wednesday seems to be a little bit more busier. And Monday also. Other than that, this block of information from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. it seems to be pretty consistent. So why is this information important? It has to do with upload times. If I was going to upload a video short, or do a live stream, or do a community tab post, these would be the optimal times to do it, right here. And so what I like to do when I use this information to schedule an upload, I start at the beginning, which starts at 4 a.m. right here. 4 a.m. Wednesday, 4 a.m. Many of your viewers are on YouTube. Okay, so if I highlight that, it tells me the actual time. 4 a.m. So I like to schedule things to upload at 4 a.m. Catching the beginning of this time frame, and then I have till till 11 a.m., getting my views from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m., and then the numbers kind of taper off. I can still get views, my information is still uploaded, but here the optimal time is 4 a.m. upload, and then I'll be getting views till 11 a.m. This is important information. If you upload something to YouTube, you might notice it has a scheduler that you can schedule the upload, and this is important. You can use the scheduler to really fill up the calendar, like over here. I've got a calendar, and a lot of people are doing this more and more on YouTube now. They'll get a calendar and schedule the uploads, and they'll mark on the calendar when the uploads are scheduled for. And so these upload times are designed specifically from this information in the analytics. It's specifically from this graph. I study this graph to see when my viewers are on YouTube, and then I schedule my uploads accordingly and mark them on the calendar. A lot of YouTubers are doing this more and more. If I fill up a whole calendar month, and then it's all automated after that. I have been working on this, branching out into different languages. That is an area where I can improve these numbers. And I have more work to do on that. I do see some improvement over here, but I have more work to do on that. Here's some important information. A lot of YouTubers talk about converting viewers to subscribers. This is an area that I have room for improvement because according to this, 89.9% of my viewers are not subscribed. So I have almost 2,500 subscriptions, which represents only 10.1% of my viewers. So I could perhaps study on how to improve this number. Now here it shows age and gender, and this is important information too because it shows more areas for potential improvement, and I do see improvement in these areas because in the past almost all of my viewers have been male. Okay, in the past, this number that says female, that used to be around 3%, but it's grown since I started doing the YouTube video shorts, the short videos. This number has grown. Here it's at 32.3%. It has shown improvement, reaching a larger audience. And here, this area it shows room for improvement, but it also shows improvement that has occurred because most of my viewers in the past were in these two categories, 25 years to 44 years. But here, some of these other numbers have improved a bit. They've picked up a little bit, reaching a larger audience. And that happened when I started branching out into the YouTube video shorts. So over here, my top language is English. Most everything I have is in English. And it here says here the second one is Spanish. So that might tell me to make more stuff in Spanish. But it also shows I need more improvement in these other areas. Here's a chart that shows more information on the languages where I have received traffic to my channel. And it says a note here, auto-translated. So these people probably viewed my video in English, which most of my content is English, and the YouTube auto-translate feature enabled them to understand my content. It does show me though, it shows me that the languages, the countries that people are watching from. This gives me important information because this gives me a list of countries that I could focus on specifically creating content that is bilingual and focusing on these languages. It also shows information about how much watch time I get from each one, average percentage viewed, average viewed duration, and views. So the top one is Arabic. So that means if I wanted to try to improve these numbers, I would perhaps start by making videos in Arabic or in dual language, Arabic English, because this is the bulk of my foreign audience. So if I reach out to them first, I could probably get improvement quicker than if I went to the bottom and started with this one that says thigh. This is the smallest number on the chart. So I could improve all of these areas, but I would probably start with this one. If I publish something in Arabic, perhaps a video, then I could potentially reach out to this audience and improve these numbers. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a note. I'm going to write some notes here. Oh wait, Arabic is not in the top slot. Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up a bit. Spanish is in the number 1 slot. Arabic is in the 2nd slot. Okay. But I'm going to take some notes because I want to write down this information: Spanish, Arabic, Indonesian, Italian, Korean, Portuguese, French, Albanian, this is telling me what countries my viewers are watching my channel from, and this is important because if you look at the numbers, English has the best numbers, but all of these other areas are areas for improvement, which I can achieve by catering to these languages in my subtitles, for instance. Hindi, is popular. So my main subject on my channel is alchemy, and a lot of people have said that in some of these parts of the world, alchemy is very popular. So that's interesting demographical information showing me areas where I can improve my channel growth. I think that's a good bit of content for this live stream. So I think what we'll do is end this live stream here, and then I'm going to go over the analytics for this live stream and see what areas there are for improvement, such as filling in the description, working on the keywords, playlists, things of that nature. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you don't mind, and have a nice day.